Hello everyone, you are welcome to Anchor Network where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. And also I would like you to look at the screen. There's a website address there that I would like you to visit and you'll be glad you did that. Thank you very much.
Nothing about Buhari can surprise me. That's just him. At a certain age in your life, there are certain habits you cannot change easily. People have always said he's very taciturn. I don't see him changing his taciturnity. He doesn't talk much. So, people have said he's very slow. He himself has acknowledged that people say he's slow. I don't see him change. His mindset is, I've come to rescue Nigeria from perdition. I am a Messiah. I'm a godlike figure, and he has fanatical supporters who swear that he's the last saint standing in the world. So it's very easy for him to say, yes, I can govern without ministers. He's a man who has a pathological fear of politicians, if not pathological hatred for politicians. He sees practically everybody as a rogue and as a thief. So if possible, I see Buhari as someone who will not even appoint ministers at all. I see him as someone who also, once he believes in you, he stands by you. Once he believes in you, that's why you have a lot of the old people as ambassadors, as ministers. There is nowhere in the world where some of those people will feature. But because he trusts those people, for him, the trust element is number one. That is his priority. He will retain some of them. I have no doubt about it.
Nothing surprises me about Buhari again, says Dele Momodu. Former presidential candidate and publisher Dele Momodu has said nothing about President Muhammadu Buhari surprises him anymore. He stated this during an exclusive interview with Opera News in reaction to the composition of Mr. Buhari's ministerial list. His mindset is that he has come to save Nigeria from perdition. I'm a Messiah, I'm a godlike figure, and he has fanatical supporters who swear that he's this last saint standing in the world. He's a man that had pathological fear for politicians. He sees everyone as a rogue, a thief. I see someone that one, he believes in you, he will stand by you, and that is why you see those old men as ministers and ambassadors. The Ovation magazine publisher, however, dismissed insinuations that the current National Assembly might be a rubber stamp assembly. I don't know them as much as I know Dogara or Saraki, but I have met Lawan maybe once or twice and Femi Gbajabiamila, whom I have known for a long time. I think they will want to protect the interests of the ruling party, but I don't think they will do it stupidly because they also have a future ahead of them. They are not too old to want to jeopardize their own future because they want to protect Buhari. Yeah, guys, that is one thing about Buhari. He believes in himself, and it's really a bad notion. When you think that you are better than every other person, you are the one who is sent, you are the one who knows it, or you are the one who is not a thief. Like Daily One Model has said, he believes that everybody is a thief, and that's one of the rhetorics that the supporters were using even before 2015. That is this, is that, is this and that, and we have a lot of a lot of cases that people are really referring to. Some money missing even while he was holding all this petroleum ministry and all of that. People are still referring to that, but at the end of the day we say innocent until proven guilty. But that is not even what we are talking about. There's this perception that people just believe. His supporters believe that is the only one that can change the country. That time they say, the Messiah is coming, Buhari is this, Buhari is that, just because of the way PDP performed, or did their ruling when they were there. That was why a lot of people bought into that. But at the end of the day, 2 years down the line, everybody began to understand the kind of person the man is, and the kind of how people had rated him, more than what he is. And that was what we saw all through the first tenor. And like we always talk, and we've heard, from some leaked audio conversation of Amechi, saying that he doesn't listen to anybody. He doesn't even read newspaper. So he does what he wants to do, and he has confirmed it, in one way or the other, saying that he even, according to this minister is about to choose, or he has already given their names to the National Assembly, that he will only work with people that he knows, that the first term or the first tenor, the people that worked with him, that he didn't know most of them. They just introduced them to him. So, and he managed them. Even at that, when things were going wrong, people were like, okay, you have to really discard these guys. You have to discharge them so that you bring in people that will really work with you. But he refused. He didn't listen. And that was one of the things that really confirmed what, the leaked video, related to Amechi, saying he doesn't listen to people, and, he does what he wants. So at the end of the day, they did what they had to do, and during that first tenure, and everybody really complained. And just like Wole Soyinka said, that, looking at what really happened, looking at the way he governed the country, that he wouldn't have been able to come back. But something went along the line, because on a normal day, when you see, his interview, when you watch his interview, you will shake your head. You will like, does it mean we don't have, good people? We don't have intelligent people? We don't have people that, know what they are doing? People that are versatile, people that are really knowledgeable in most things? Does it mean Nigerians as, just that is the best that Nigeria could really produce? So it's baffling to everybody. So, being Nigerian factors, everything, he still has to. We saw him coming back again for the second time. So, and that is what they've been singing. Oh, they are fighting corruption. Is this, is that, is that? People like always say that corruption is not only when you steal money, when you do things inappropriately, when you don't obey court orders. Those are corruptions. But we just believe that, okay, when you steal money, that is when corruption, has taken place. Whenever you are surrounding yourselves with, people with a questionable characters, and yet you don't see anything wrong with them, people that, have one case or the other to answer. But once they start singing your praises, you forget about them. And just like what Issei Sage said, that it's really disappointed in the ministers that Buhari nominated. The people he nominated for ministers, for Akpabio to be one of those people, because he's in charge of, he's part of the people, coordinated this anti-corruption war. And he said Akpabio has some cases, or some questions to answer with the EFCC. He has some cases against him, and yet this is the same man that Buhari has chosen, to work with him, despite APC Akwa Ibom, they wrote letters several times that this man, is not fit to be appointed as a minister. If really you have that notion to appoint him, they gave a detailed information about Akpabio, what he did, what he stands for, and what he has done in the past. That the man is going to dent the image of APC in Akwa Ibom. That was what they said. So if it is that same person that the Buhari is comfortable with, a lot of them that decamped from PDP to APC, just like they said, if you join APC, your sins are forgiven. And that is what is happening. Anybody that praises Buhari, forget about it, irrespective of what people think about you, irrespective of the evidence, before people, that, they've done one or two things that, that people cannot, really reckon with. He doesn't care. So is that the kind of person you think that maybe has the integrity, or is not, is this, is that? And that is a safe, trying to elevate himself more than what, he actually is. And people around him, they just believe that, oh, he's the one that do. Even in the midst of some of the areas which he has not really done well, that is even before them, even in the areas which he has really made mistakes, in areas which he has not been addressing issues the way he ought to, people still, some of his supporters, because some of the people that supported him before 2015, a lot of them, the camps, a lot of them said, no, this is not the man, they told us that this man is. So we just have to, we don't really want to believe in him again. So it's not what people talk about him. They've seen things for themselves. Some people believed that, okay, what people had said to him or said about him before now, maybe he must have changed. But when they came, they saw that this man he's not going to change. He's not ready to change. And you can't just be fighting for this man. You can't just be defending this man, with this kind of lapses, with all this mess that are on ground. When you talk of insecurity, you talk of about the economy, everything is just like upside down. See the kind of people he's surrounding himself with. They can't even make difference. They can't even change the narratives. Everything is just going the way it's been going. So when somebody comes and tell you, oh, this and that and that, and that, I think that's one of the reasons why Dele Momodu is saying that he cannot change. When somebody has gotten to a certain place, a certain age, it's difficult for the person to change. But I disagree with that. When things are changing, you change with things, in as much those things are of a positive effect. Why can't you change? When you are used to something that is not good, and because you say you are used to it, that you have the capacity not to change, and you don't want to change, it means that you are you are not going with the trend of events, because you must, at some point in time, there are some things that you have believed, and if they are not working again, naturally you are supposed to change, in as much those things are going to be of benefit or of positive influence. So guys, that's just my own take concerning what Dele Momodu has said. I would like to hear your own points of view from what he has said, that Buhari cannot change. Please put your comments down in the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye.